YouTube, Desi here, back on my circle things, and I'm back with another video. Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am doing kind of like a girl versus a guy stereotype thing. So basically, I went on Pinterest and I looked up a lot of things like girls versus guys, and I saved it. And I'm gonna show you guys what I looked at, and I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts about certain stereotypes and certain things that guys wish girls would do and girls wish guys would do, and tell you my thoughts basically. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing in this video. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I posted on my Instagram story like literally a few minutes ago, and I was asking people certain aesthetics they knew, but this video I wanted to do because I wanted to go ahead and get it out. I was gonna do a video about reacting to something. You don't get to know because you didn't watch my Instagram story. Anyways, so I just decided to do this one because I was already ready for it, and the other one I wasn't overly prepared as much as I would like to be, so I'm just going to do this one. So yeah, now we can get into it. So the first one is basically a stereotype of men and women after a breakup. So the first one has the first day after a breakup. They have the men, they're like happy or whatever, and the women are like crying. In a week, they have the men kind of, I guess, contemplating or whatever, and the women just eating. The next one has the man crying and a woman feeling happy, and that's in a month. So my thoughts on this is, I guess it could be true, but I feel like it really depends on the situation. In my opinion, I think it's whoever is breaking up with who is in this situation. So if the guy is breaking up with a girl, I think this is right, but it's not like more like a man and a woman. It's really like who's doing the breaking up, basically. If they both come to the conclusion, I feel like they're most likely both gonna be the women in this situation, because, you know, if you both have reasons for breaking up and you come to a conclusion together, then you're obviously both gonna be sad, because like it's a sad thing to have to do that, but eventually you're gonna be happy later on. So yeah, I think that's the women in the situation, but I don't think this is true. I really just think it depends on the situation, because I broke up with somebody. I was happy at first. I really never got to the point where I was super sad like the men, but I did start like kind of contemplating what I did basically and feeling bad about it. But I got broken up with and I was more like the woman. So it's really like your situation, I feel. Let me know how you feel about that. So this next one's actually a video, and it's basically an anime edit of showing girls versus boys in depression. So let's take a look. So for this one, I feel like it really could be true. Obviously, everybody knows about toxic masculinity, and I feel like this really ties into that, and I think it's honestly a really good representation. But honestly, I don't think anime is the best representation of this, because there are a lot of anime guys that cry so much, and there are a lot of anime girls that don't cry at all, even though they go through things that you would assume they would cry, basically. So I feel like anime isn't the best representation, but that's not what to do with really what the video is trying to say. Basically, I do think this could be true, but honestly, sometimes it depends on the situation, because some men are very much more sensitive than others, and they will let their feelings out, but others, they just have certain friends and they're in a certain environment where being sensitive and being vulnerable really just isn't acceptable, or is just seen as something weak. So I do get that side of things, basically. But yeah, I do think this is, I don't think it's something that's true 100%, but I do think it's something that could be true, basically. So this next one is showing different kinds of heels, and it's basically showing that women know the names of them, like specific ones like pumps, stilettos, wedges, and platforms, and men just know them as heels. Let me be straight up, I did not know these things have a specific name. I have heard these names before, like I've heard pumps, stilettos, wedges, and platforms, but I didn't know like what exactly those heels were for those names, basically. So I don't think that's a really good thing, like only women know that and men don't know that, especially since there are a lot of feminine men that do wear heels, so they do know like the certain kind of heels if that's what they do. But I really think it just depends on the person, because me as a woman, I did not know that. Like I knew they had a specific name, but I didn't know which ones they were, basically. So this is just not an active representation at all. Like I get it if you're a woman and you do know this, but I really think it depends on the person. So men and women, or just anybody, even if you're non-binary. I forgot to say that it's not trying to be negative towards non-binary people. So I'm so sorry if I didn't make that clear. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this next one is talking about girls and boys wearing the same clothes. So it shows the girls, there's two girls, they realize they're wearing the same clothes and they're like, you copied me, and they're like, no, you copied me. And then the guys, they're two guys, they notice it and they're like, I don't know what they're doing. They're laughing. I don't really know what they're doing. But I don't think this is really a thing. I feel like with guys it's a different thing. Because like really there's not too many variations of what guys wear generally. Not saying there can't be, but generally when you just see like just a basic man, there's not like a lot of differences between him and some other man that you would see, basically. But like women, like yes, I feel like there's a lot of more variety when it comes to their clothing, besides like different with men, especially when it comes to like tuxedos, because tuxedos all look the same. I know they're like different colors sometimes, but they're generally the same idea. But with dresses, there can be very much so differences, and you wouldn't want to wear the exact same dress knowing that there's so many different ones. In my opinion, I would not want to be wearing the same outfit as somebody else, because I just don't because I feel like a lot of people feel like I would copy them, and like basically like this. I don't think this is for everybody. I feel like a lot of these things obviously aren't going to be for everybody, but me personally, I don't like to be non-intentionally matching with somebody, especially if it's somebody I don't want to be matching with. That's just my 2 cents. So this one's like kind of into it, but not as heavy. So it says, would you punch your best friend for $100,000? Yeah. The girl said no way, and the boy, you see it. But I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but if you were my best friend and I got offered $100,000 to punch you, I would punch you. It sounds so bad, but like I would punch you. Money is money, honey. They didn't say how hard I have to punch you. I could really just do one of them and I get my 100K. You gotta finesse the system, honey. So this one I found really funny. It's just showing girls and guys with different bags in different situations. So the first one, they have, well, all of them, they have school, traveling, hanging out, shopping, beach, and party. For the girls, they have multiple different ones, and for the guys, they just have this generic one bag. I really thought this was funny because a lot of the guys in the schools that I went to generally had the same type of book bag, or they literally had the same exact book bag. A lot of them just had that generic black Nike book bag that just says Nike on it. Like, so many of them had that, and I thought that was funny. But yeah, I don't really think this is wrong, but it's also not right, I guess. Like, I think the boys' side is kind of right, but it's not like boys have to do that, basically. Not all boys do that. I honestly would probably wear the same book bag everywhere, depending on what it looks like. Like, if it's just a generic book bag, then I would wear it everywhere. But if it's some crazy, outlandish type of book bag, I wouldn't wear it everywhere. I would only go to, I guess, special places with it or something. I don't know. But I really don't know what to say about this. So this next one has girls and boys in a different conversation. So the girl says, "Oh my God, you're so pretty." And the other girl says, "Oh, thank you so much. So are you?" or something like that. And then the guy says, "Dude, you're handsome." And the other guy says, "Are you gay?" This is another kind of break off into toxic masculinity. For some reason, men feel uncomfortable complimenting other men. They're fine with complimenting girls. Girls are fine complimenting other girls and guys. But for some reason, guys don't like complimenting each other. Like their looks, like basically, like they could say, "Oh, your outfit is nice," or something, or "Oh, your shoes are nice," or something like that. But they cannot say, "You look good." Like, no, you done crossed the line once you just said something like that. And I don't really understand. Like, I don't know why guys automatically think if someone says, "Oh, you're looking good today," or something like that, "Oh, you must like me. Like, I must look that good that you just suddenly changed your sexuality, even though you already told me you're not gay," or something. Like, y'all, I just don't understand. I don't understand why guys think that way. "Oh, you said I look good, you just automatically like me. You're automatically into guys. You can't just think someone looks good." Because I don't know, like, girls, it's so natural. Like, girls can do so many different things and they'll never get questioned about whether or not they're into girls. But guys, once they do it, it's like, ooh, you know, like, it's a problem. And I think everyone kind of does that. And some of them do it subconsciously, basically. When it comes to, like, shipping, like, if you're watching, this is mostly with anime, basically. If you're watching an anime and two guys are really close, you're automatically gonna start shipping them together. And it's a very weird thing, but I really think everyone does it. I've done it before, most definitely. And I just really think everyone does it. And I don't think that's necessarily the worst thing, but it's still kind of into that thing. I had to say a lot about this. I'm sorry. I'm really into this topic. So this next one is showing the difference between a boy's room and a boy's desktop, and a girl's room and a girl's desktop. So the guy's room is super messy and he has a clean desktop. The girl's room is super clean, but she has a crazy messy desktop, whatever. So me personally, I don't have a crazy desktop. That just wouldn't sit right with me, because I can't be around clutter. Like, even if it's just electronic clutter, I can't do with that. You're not gonna be all crazy on my screen. I would prefer nothing to be on there, but sadly I do have some things. But it's not like crazy where it's all the way across the screen. I can never do that. No, that would irk my soul, but I can't do that. But my room, generally my room is not the cleanest. That is all due to me being lazy at times. Also me just not feeling motivated, and also other people's things also in my area. So people automatically assume, "Oh, your room is messy," not these things making your room messy. No, your room is messy. So yeah, that's what ties to my room generally being messy. But I have days where, like, I'll just put some music on and I'll do my cleaning. Like, I did that a lot when we stayed in the apartment, if you remember. And I did a lot of moving. Like, I moved 2 beds, 2 mattresses for each, multiple times, just so I could set up the room where it's able for me to easily clean it. But yeah, so sorry that sounded like the story time or whatever. But I think I most relate to, like, the boys' room, but I wouldn't want to be in that situation. Let me just make that clear. It's not as bad as the actual boys' room. I would never, not my area, honey. I just can't function in that type of area. And then my desktop is mostly like the boys' desktop. So this one isn't a lot, but it's just comparing a guy's pen to a girl's pen. and the first day it's fine. The second day the guy's pen is like broken apart with the top. The girl's still fine, and after a few days that's what it looks like. And then after a month the guy's pen is completely demolished, and then the girl's pen is still fine. So me personally, I am like the worst person to keep up with pencils, pens, markers. I just can't do it. So I wouldn't say I'm like the girl or the guy, because mine don't get to the point where they get broken. They get lost. So I can't even break them because they get lost. But at the same time, I generally step on a lot of pencils. Like, I find myself stepping on a lot of mechanical pencils. So I would really say I mostly relate to the boys. But like I said, I can't keep up with a pen or a pencil I can't keep up with a pen or pencil. What is the phrase? I can't keep up with a pen or pencil to save my life. That's what I was trying to say. I can't keep up with a pen or pencil to save my life. Okay? That's all I want to say. Okay, so this next one is showing like a guy and a girl looking up something, but it's basically just talking about what guys and what girls are. So for the guys, it says, "Why are boys so stupid?" So that's something that a girl will look up about a guy. And then for the girls, it says, "Why are girls so mean, insecure, mean to each other, sensitive, rude, hard to talk to, fake, crazy, and confusing?" And then it says, "The reason for boys being listed as stupid is because they tend to love girls." Now, I'm really trying not to be biased here, because I am a girl. So it's like, obviously I'm gonna like try to defend my girls, right? But the reason for boys being listed as stupid is because they tend to love girls. Are you sure about that? I'm sure girls fall for guys too. Like, I hate the fact that it's like a stereotype, either guys are just bad or girls are just bad. It's always that. It's like a guy's bad, a girl's bad. It's always the guy saying the guys are bad, and it's always the girls saying it's always the guys saying the girls are bad. It's always the girls saying the guys are bad. Not all people are like that. Some people generally break people's heart for fun. Some people get their hearts broken. It's not a gender thing. It's a person thing. So I hate the idea that girls just play with your feelings or guys just play with your feelings, because anyone can play with your feelings. It's not either gender. It's not, because I've been played with before, and you're telling me that that I would call him stupid because he loved me? Stop. We ain't even gonna get into all that stuff that they said about them, how they're mean. Guys are also mean. Insecure. Guys can be insecure. That's why guys aren't very comfortable not being masculine, because they're insecure about how other people will think about them. Not saying all guys, just some guys. Mean to each other. Guys are very mean to each other, but because they pull it off as a joke, it's not seen as something mean. Sensitive. Guys can be sensitive. Rude. Guys are like the most rudest people ever. Obviously not all guys, but oh my gosh, the guys that I have encountered with, very rude to me. It's probably just me, but they're still rude. Hard to talk to? We're hard to talk to. Sis, just don't come out here not taking nothing seriously. Y'all are the ones hard to talk to. We try to talk to y'all seriously and y'all turn it into like a joke or something. Fake. Crazy. Who freaking made this stuff? Like, and confusing. Okay, anyways. Anyone with a brain will be able to understand a girl. Just saying that. Anyone with a brain can understand a girl. If you can actually think more than what's on the surface, you can understand a girl. So I'm gonna put like a slideshow of like all the other ones that I'm just not gonna say, because I really wanted to do this one, because this is one that I literally saw before I started this video and I really wanted to talk about it. I didn't look at the whole thing because I kind of want to be surprised by some things, but I saw it was something that I really wanted to see. But this one says traits I want to see more often in female characters. So it says these traits, both good and bad, are common enough in male characters but just don't show enough with the ladies. So this is with characters, but I'm trying to see if some of them could kind of reflect on like real like women in, you know, real life. So big eater. Why do all women in fiction either have really tiny appetites or the type of personality where strong emotions take away their hunger? I think this is kind of how people see women as, because they don't usually see women as people who just eat a lot. The next one is bad at singing. So I have seen a lot of women characters who are bad at singing, but I have seen a lot who are good at singing. I've seen more that are good at singing than bad. So I think this is because they're mostly women singers. As far as I know, I wouldn't say I mostly listen to women. I actually mostly listen to men singers, but they're mostly women singers. People mostly listen to women singers for whatever reason. But yeah, so I think that's why they don't make women bad at singing, because they're like kind of known to be graceful and just good at singing. So yeah. And even when they show characters bad at singing, it's just thrown as a joke. It's not thrown as something like, oh, let me help you get better or something like that, or let me actually critique you. They just say, yeah, you're totally good, or they just laugh at you or something like that. Rough personality. I don't know what that means. Gentle giant. I kind of get that, but not really. Condescending. I'm trying to remember what that means. Condescending is something bad. I know that. And I think I've seen actual, mostly anime characters. I'm really thinking anime in my mind right now, so that's what I'm basing this off of. But I think I have seen condescending. Crude humor. I think I know what that means, and they do kind of need to show that more. Coward. Women either don't show up to battle or do their best fight. There is no in between. So they're basically saying either women just don't come or they just come and do their best. There's no showing the women really not wanting to come, basically just being cowards. And then cocky and overconfident. There are a lot of women characters that are cocky and overconfident. Monstrous. If you watch anime, bro, you know every single anime guy is scared of an anime girl because they're seen as these crazy people who will just beat you up at anything you say. At least in like kind of like the more adventurous type animes. Chilled and relaxed. Like I just said, they show them as these crazy people. They never show them as just regular people, unless it's like one of those like kind of animes that are shown in like schools or something. Yeah. Also because for some reason people think women are crazy. And the funny one, I don't know. I think they are, at least in anime. I'm not thinking of anything else because I don't usually watch any other cartoons or whatever. Not that I only cartoons. I haven't really seen a lot of regular shows. Men are seen usually as the funny ones in like the regular like real people shows, but in animes, I'm really trying to think. I think we only laugh at men when they're clumsy. Basically, I think that's how they're shown to be funny, when they do something clumsy or just their reactions to things. So I don't know about the funny one. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for the video. I can't exactly remember what drove me to do this video, but I did see something that was talking something about things girls do and things guys do. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I should do a video about girls versus guys stereotypes and talk about how I feel about them. And I think this video came out really good. Let me know if you guys liked it. But yeah, there is a serious thing that I feel like we really need to talk about. I really want to do a video about it. It's gonna be hard for me because I'm gonna have to like get all the sources and things like that. So I have to figure all that out. But there's a serious thing going on with the hate in the Asian community, basically. I don't know why people are seeing them as a virus. What? Didn't the virus not even start in China? So did you see any Asian person, even if they're literally not even Chinese, any Asian person, oh, you're a virus, you have corona. And it was really bad in the beginning, and I don't remember a time where it was ever not bad. And it's a really serious thing, and I really think everyone should be talking about it, because like 6 women got killed, 6 Asian women got killed. And people are saying it's not a hate crime. The man who got arrested, he was just very casually getting arrested, and they said he was having a bad day. A bad day? A bad day, so you kill people. I would hate to see what you do on a good day. It's really irritating. I really hate it, and thinking about that is a good reason why I did this video. I really just wanted to talk about the way girls see guys and the way guys see girls. There's no one gender that's bad. It depends on the person. It's not a gender, it's a person thing. And yeah. Also, there's another lady, I cannot remember her name, but if I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. She was raped and killed by a white police officer. So rest in peace to her. And this is a serious thing. I don't know why women and Asian people are getting treated like this. Like, I don't really understand why. I can't. I'm making this video too long. I'm so sorry. I really hope people watch this video, because this is gonna be at the end. So it's like, if you don't watch it, you're not gonna hear what I have to say about it. And I know if I keep making this so long, people aren't gonna watch it. So I'm really trying not to make it so long. I'm sorry. But if you did make it this far and you're like still here after hearing my whole speech or input on this, please comment down below the hashtag Stop Asian Hate. I don't know if you can put links in comments. I've never tried that. I've never seen anybody do that. But if you can, please put the link to petitions. I'll try to see if I can do that. I'll put it in my description. So if you're still here, check the description if I put it there. I gotta find the link to it first. So yeah, please, please, please help stop Asian hate. This is a really serious thing. We need to protect Asian women, and just everybody in general. There's like, I really want to do a video about it. So let me know if you want to see a video about it, because I don't just want to throw it at the end of the video and then next video just never talk about it. I do have a video I'm going to do next before I would do that video though, because I really just need to get that out of the way. But I might just do this video talking about it before everyone starts to forget about it or whatever, you know, kind of like the thing that happened with the Black Lives Matter movement. But yeah, so I just wanted to put my input in. I do want to do a video about it. Let me know if you want to see that. I'm probably still going to do it whether or not you want to see it anyways, but whatever. So yeah, like I said, if you made it this far, comment down below, hashtag Stop Asian Hate. And if you can, please put a link to all the petitions, any articles that are talking about certain things that aren't on the news, and just anything that can really help everybody who is not understanding what's happening understand better, and to support our Asians and the Asian community. But yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a super duper duper sparkly day. We're not gonna talk about how I look so good in this video. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Also, if you made it this far, I wanted to change my channel name. Yeah, that's a big thing. So yeah, that's a big thing. So please give me some names down below that you think I should do. I already have one in mind that I think am gonna do, but I kind of want to hear the input of my subscribers. I know a lot of people aren't gonna make it this far, so if you did make it this far, please help me out. Comment down below. I don't know if my comments are actually gonna be on, because for some reason my comments keep getting turned off. So I gotta figure out some way to get that from you guys, because I really want you guys to be a part of this, since you weren't a part of the original content, channel name, whatever. So yeah, please help me out with that.